Hey, this is the Blue Lighthouse Mantle. This is Toya. Um, I was listening to someone talk about people who are on their journey, and a lot of time, people who choose to go on their journey don't have finances like they used to. They don't. Things are just not like they were. So people of the world, or who are still karmic, or whatever it is that people call themselves now, or people call other people now. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They think, well, how can you be um a chosen one? Now, for me, I don't call myself chosen. I might find something on Facebook or something that speaks about someone, being chosen, and I might like it or post it. But I don't personally call myself chosen. But for me, being chosen means that a mission was set before me and I chose to follow that mission. So if you want to look at it in that standpoint, that's absolutely fine because that's how I see myself. Um, I mean, I see myself as more than that, but that's that's not the mission. A title, unless there's a part of the mission that I don't know, which it probably is because there's a lot of things that I'm supposed to do that I don't know right now. Me going on the journey is preparing me for that. So, I don't know yet. But anyway, many people think because you're in this position or you have this so called position or title or mission, might have said that already, that you should be in a certain space, or you're supposed to have all this money coming in, or you're supposed to look a certain way. As far as like the title high priestess, what is a high priestess supposed to look like? What? People come in all shapes, sizes, colors, come from all kinds of backgrounds. There is no specific way that a high priestess is supposed to look. And if you're thinking that, you something wrong. Sorry. I mean, that's just a lack of education on some people's part. You know, there's a lot of things that I didn't know. But when you know better, you do better. You speak better. You change your thought patterns once you learn certain things. But we cannot expect everyone to get it because everyone is not scheduled to come out of that mindset now, and they may never come out of it in this lifetime. I was speaking to my daughter about one of her daughters, and my granddaughter is very much into Bible scriptures and Jesus Christ and all this kind of stuff. And she was saying she lets her be that. And I was like, you have to let her be that. You walk your walk if your walk is different. But don't shun her for what it is that she believes. Now, if she gets to the point where she tries to shun you, then that's where y'all have to have a conversation and tell her, I never shunned you, so don't do that to me. you know. It's very important to communicate that with people. I was in a Uber with somebody, and someone tried to do that to me. Basically, he was calling me less than a person because I used to go to church and I don't go to church anymore. And I was like, I know I'm sitting in your car, but you got to stop talking to me like that, And he was like, it's okay, I'm going to pray for you. And I was like, no, you don't have to pray for me, but I surely will pray for you. And he didn't say nothing after that. Absolutely nothing. But it's time out for that, for the judging. And if you're going to be a follower of Jesus Christ, if you're still feeling like it's a person, then he never told anyone to do that to other people. He didn't tell you to judge other people for what it is that they're doing. He didn't even do that. If we're talking scripture, he never did that. He never told anyone to follow him and worship him. He never said that. Now, if you can tell me where it says that in the Bible, then okay, we can have a conversation. But it's not in there. I think, and I'm going to say this because I was there at one time, we listen to somebody that's in the pulpit, and without questioning, without whatever, we listen to what they say and move according to what that person says without even doing our own research. And like I said, I was there myself at one time. Never again. Even what I'm learning now, I question it and I research on my own. I'm not going to let anyone do that to me again. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't just do that to myself again. Allow someone to just say whatever and I follow it blindly like that. I guess that's why they call them sheep. The sheep just blindly just go wherever, follow whatever. I'll be a goat. Because a goat, it's a big difference between a goat and a sheep. Anyway, but back to the financial stuff. I'm sure that people are looking at me and the fact that I walked away from everything. A job of 15 years. A whole house that I was so geeked to have. All my stuff in there. Bed, everything. Hair supplies. All kinds of stuff. My stuff for my business. I left it all. And they thinking, oh, she ain't got nobody, she ain't got nothing, she ain't got no calling, her little phony journey or whatever. I don't know what people are saying. It doesn't really freaking matter. I don't care. I don't deal with these people anyway. But it's not like you don't hear things. You know what I'm saying? You have a relationship with the spiritual realm. You will hear things. You can hear even before I fully got on my journey. When I was at work, I can walk past somebody and hear them saying things. And somebody that was above me, every time I walked past her, there was something negative she was saying in her head. So I would purposefully just call her like to come and say something to me. And every time that she walked up to me, I don't know if she knew she was doing it or not, But she would do this. Like she had to gather herself in order to talk to me. Because she did not like me. And she probably didn't like me over a lie that another coworker said to her, or over something that my ex had said. Because there's so many lies that was going around. So many lies. I was all kinds of shit. I was doing all kinds of stuff. And what have you. We're not going to get on that. So I just want to say that if you are just starting your journey, or even if you're in the midst of it, people may say things like that regarding, you can't be what you say you are because you don't have the finances, or you don't look a particular way. Pooh-hoo. That means they don't know what a real one looks like, because there is no specific look at all. At all. And trust me, one thing I've learned when it comes to the spiritual realm, don't ever think that because somebody is extremely quiet or timid, or don't talk back, or they all smiles and happy all the time, that they ain't got no skills in the spiritual realm, or that they don't have any rank in the spiritual realm. Don't get that twisted, because some things are just in the DNA, RNA. It's in the blood, and it comes out naturally. Sometimes it's dormant, and it comes out once you're triggered. In my case, I've always been able to do certain things on a small scale. But once people started throwing stuff at me, it triggered. And I guess that's the way the universe set it up. I was hidden in plain sight, so nobody thought that I was or who I am. Even in the Christian sector, they always say that God will hide you in plain sight until he's ready to use you for whatever he's ready to use you for. So now I'm working on my time for whatever it is that I'm supposed to do. And I'm sure the reason that I don't know specifically, I have an idea, but I don't know specifically what it is, because I probably F it up. Get on my high horse and mess some stuff up. Or I could, or why they won't let me, my spirit guides won't allow me to know all the specific people who are doing something, because I can take the powers I have and do something against people. If I know specifically who it is, I have an inkling, but because I don't know specifically, I don't want to do that. I can't do that, actually. They won't allow me to do that. Because if I did, I would not have no protection. All the things that I do have right now, I would not have if I messed up and did something to people because of them trying to make me a victim. And I don't want that. I was made a promise. I don't want to get off mission. So I'm going to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. And if there's a time that I'm supposed to speak up or whatever, then I'll be ready. That's what I'm being prepared for right now. That is exactly what I'm being prepared for. So, in its own timing. Yeah. Don't let people say stuff about you. I mean, quiet as it's kept. If you look at all those ancient potteries and statues and stuff, all of the high priestesses and stuff, they were shaped like me. Quiet as it is kept. Anyway, because we hope that everything in our womb, we got a lot going in there. That's why everybody trying to attack my womb, because they know how powerful it is. Yeah, but that's okay. They can't really do nothing. It's going back to them. Yeah, just protect yourself. They wonder why all this stuff is happening to them, because they keep throwing stuff at you, and it's just bouncing right back to them. Yeah, you're gonna be alright. I'm alright. We alright. We got a job to do, as they say. Our ancestors, our spirit guides, angels, I don't care which, aliens, whoever. I still say we aliens. Anyway, they are not going to let anything happen to us. We are on mission. Do not go off mission. Don't. All right. I still regret starting this, but I'm going to finish it. I'm going to put a treatment in my hair. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to go to bed and have the most wonderful dreams. And anybody out there that's listening who's trying to get in my dreams, if you try, you're going to get stuck right where you try. All right? I'm just warning you. You won't be able to come out of that. You ever watch Lock and Key? Watch Lock and Key. You're going to get stuck. I'm just saying. It ain't me. That's my people's. And probably some of your people's. Your ancestors is on my side. So, you might want to think twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 12 times. All right. Laters, Toya, Blue Lighthouse Manta. Love y'all.